Welcome students. Let's start part 4 of our video series for the lesson sets, class 9, State Board, Maharashtra. Now, in this part, we will discuss about set builder form, which is also known as rule method. In previous video, we discussed about writing methods of a set. The first method we discussed was listing method or roster form, and second method that we are discussing is set builder form or rule method. We already discussed about this in the previous video. Again, we will discuss over it. Let's take an example. Suppose A is the set of all x such that x is equal to 3 plus 5. So it can be read as A is the set of all x such that x is the sum of numbers 3 and 5. How can we write this set in listing method? So we can write it as a set in curly brackets 3 plus 5 gives 8. So actually this rule represents this set, which is now in listing form. Okay, so this is called our set builder form or rule method. Now we will discuss here over types of sets. Okay, types of sets. First type of set is here single tone set. Second is empty or null set. Third one is finite set, and fourth is infinite set. Again, a special type of sets we will discuss here is equal sets. Let's start explaining one by one. First, we will discuss about single tone set. As you see, the name suggests here single tone set. Single means one. Look, the set containing only one element is called single tone set. Okay, means if you have only one element in given set, then it is called single tone set. For example, let's say set of prime numbers which are even. Look, prime numbers, but that number should be even. We know the number 2 is only number which is prime and even. So let's take name of our desired set is P in capital letters, and we can write here 2 as our element because 2 is even prime number. Here you can see we have only one element. Only one element. So it is an example of singleton set. You can think for other examples of singleton set. Now let's move next type, that is called empty or null set. As its name suggests, empty set means the set in which no elements are there. Look, no elements means set consisting no elements is called empty or null set. Look, it has a special property or sign to denote. Null sets are denoted by only putting this curly bracket sign. You can see here no element is shown in the curly brackets, or a special letter, this letter which is known as phi. You can see here we know this is 0, and this strikeout line means no 0 also. Means in empty set even 0 is not included. Actually this curly bracket doesn't mean that in this bracket we have 0. No, even 0 is not included in empty or null set. This is Greek letter phi, P-H-I, phi. So we can take an example of empty set here. Suppose prime numbers less than 2. We know there are no prime numbers less than 2 because 2 is the first prime number. Suppose the name of our set is X, capital X. We know here no element is there which is prime and less than 2. So this is an example of empty or null set. Or it can be written using this letter phi. So next two types, finite set and infinite set, will be discussed in next slide. Look, finite set. We know finite means countable. Means if we can count the number of elements up to a certain range, or counting here ends, that is called finite set. If counting ends, then set is finite. Suppose set of first 3 natural numbers. How can we write? Suppose its name is B, capital B, and first 3 natural numbers are 1, 2, 3. Here we can see our list is ended, so it is called finite set. If list doesn't end, it is called infinite set. Infinite set means non-terminating or non-ending list. Example, here set of natural numbers. We know here natural numbers denoted by capital N start from 1, but we don't know the last natural number. So writing any finite or infinite set, there is a rule. Just write first 3 elements, then put comma, then put 3 dots and close the curly bracket. It means this list is non-ending, so this representation is an example of infinite set. What if we have finite set but list is very long? For example, first 100 natural numbers. 100 natural numbers. Suppose name of the set is N. So here we need not to write 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 100. We know the last element of this set here is 100, so it is an example of finite set. But if list is very large, we write first 3 elements 1, 2, 3, then put 3 dots, again 1 comma, and the last element is 100 and close the curly bracket. So this is finite set. If list is very large, use this. Now we will see concept of equal sets. Equal sets. There are 2 rules for writing equal sets. Number of elements in given sets must be same. First rule. And second, elements must be exactly same. Means number of elements must be same and elements must be same. Means matching. Let's take an example. Suppose set A is there of 1, 2, 3 and 4. Set B is there 2, 1, 4, 3. We can see here in first set A we have 4 elements in all. Similarly in B we have 4 elements. So number of elements is same. So our first condition is fulfilled. And we can see 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Means elements are exactly matching. We consider here order can be different of the given set. But we only see if the elements are exactly matching or not. Here number of elements is same and elements are exactly same. Exactly same. So we can say A is equal set of B, or we read it A equals B. So we can take non-example. A is 1, 2, 3 and set B is 4, 5, 6. Here we can see A consists 3 elements, B also consists 3 elements. So first condition is fulfilled, but 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 are not matching. So set A and B are not equal sets. So I hope you understood this concept very well. You can repeat this video to make it confirm. Thank you.